6 million years ago, there were no cities, no monuments, no names written in stone. The world was alive, but it was not ours. Forests sprawled across what is now the Sahara. Grasslands rippled under the feet of creatures unlike anything we see today. Predators stalked. Rivers carved their way through ancient rock. And in this shifting, dangerous world, something extraordinary was happening. A small population of apes began walking, not just on all fours, but upright. It was the first flicker of a spark that would one day set the earth ablaze with human civilization. But was this truly the beginning of humanity, or just another evolutionary experiment among countless others that rose and fell before us? If this video made you see things from a new angle, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Hero or Villain, and share this video. Thanks for watching. The world in transition. 6 million years ago, the planet was in the late Miocene epoch. The continents were close to their modern positions, but the climate was changing. Earth was cooling. Dense forests were retreating in many regions, replaced by open savannas and patchy woodland. This environmental shift forced adaptation. Some primates stayed in the trees. Others began venturing onto the ground, an act that would change their destiny. Fossil evidence, such as Sahelanthropus tchadensis from Chad and Orrorin tugenensis from Kenya, suggests early hominins were experimenting with bipedalism. They weren't human yet, not by a long shot. Their brains were small, their faces ape-like, their lives short and brutal. But every step upright brought them closer to a future they could not imagine. Progress or coincidence? Was this evolutionary turn toward walking, tool use, and eventually language inevitable? Or was it a cosmic accident, one that could easily have gone another way? Some scientists argue climate change created selective pressure. Walking upright freed the hands for carrying food, tools, and infants, while also allowing better visibility over tall grass. Others believe it might have started in the trees, with upright posture helping in reaching fruit or balancing on branches. And here's the humbling truth. Evolution has no goal. If a meteor had struck Africa at that time, or if predators had wiped out those early hominins, we might never have existed. The Earth would have continued spinning, with a different story to tell. A wider context. While our ancestors were taking their first tentative steps, other parts of the world were also teeming with life. In North America, giant camels roamed. In Eurasia, antelope-like creatures grazed alongside ancient elephants. And in the oceans, whales and dolphins were diversifying into many of the forms we recognize today. Life was not static. Species appeared, thrived, and vanished, a cycle as old as the planet itself. Did you know? Sahelanthropus tchadensis, discovered in 2001, is one of the oldest known hominin species, around 6 to 7 million years old. Grasslands were expanding globally during this period, shaping the diets and behaviors of countless species. Upright walking evolved millions of years before the first stone tools, meaning intelligence wasn't the first thing that made us different. Earth's magnetic field reversed polarity multiple times during this era, a reminder of the planet's constant changes. Sketch of the day. Today's artwork comes from Lila in Nairobi, a sweeping oil painting of a Miocene savanna at sunrise. In the foreground, a small group of ape-like creatures stands upright, silhouetted against the glowing horizon. Dust swirls around their feet. In the distance, herds of ancient antelope graze, while a saber-toothed cat watches from the shade of an acacia tree. It is a scene both familiar and alien, the first whispers of what we would one day become. Final thoughts. 6 million years ago, there were no empires, no borders, no history books, just the quiet persistence of life, adapting to a changing world. We like to think of that moment as the beginning of us, but perhaps it was simply one chapter in Earth's vast, ongoing story. A story where survival, not destiny, writes the plot. And the question remains, in another 6 million years, will anyone remember our chapter? If this video made you see things from a new angle, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Hero or Villain, and share this video. Thanks for watching.